Hey Falcons Nation, brace yourselves, this one's gonna hit like a fourth and goal stand. The offseason's heating up, and Atlanta's caught in a quarterback saga that's got us all on edge. But just when you think our story's wild, a division rival's QB mess crashes the party, making ours look like a warm-up act. I'm diving deep into the Falcons' struggle to trade Kirk Cousins and why it's stalling, then flipping the script to a rival's chaos that'll have you laughing and cheering for our future. Trust me, you won't want to miss a second of this. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's unravel this NFC South thriller together. Oh, and stick around, there's a twist down the road that'll make you glad you're wearing red and black. But first, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, don't wait. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Only 1% of viewers actually subscribe. Let's change that. A small action that makes a huge difference. The Cousins conundrum, Atlanta's trade stall. Let's start with the Falcons' offseason mission. Beef up the pass rush and ship out Kirk Cousins. GM Terry Fontenot crushed the first part. Jalen Walker, James Pierce Jr., and Leonard Floyd joined Arnold Ebiketie and Caden Ellis, turning our D-line into a QB hunting pack. Add a revamped secondary with Jesse Bates III and A.J. Terrell, and we're ready to rattle cages. But the Cousins trade? It's stuck in quicksand, and it's got Falcons fans pacing. Here's the deal. Cousins, 36 and turning 37 in August, is tied to a $27.5 million deal for 2025 with a no-trade clause. NFL insider Albert Breer says it's a long shot. Think 100-to-1 odds Cousins stays in Atlanta. Why? The market's bone dry. A trade only happens in two scenarios. Aaron Rodgers retires, forcing the Steelers to scramble, or a starter somewhere goes down before the deadline. Even then, Cousins could nix a deal if the destination's not right. Beggars can't be choosers, but he's not budging for a backup gig. A guy his age wants to start, not sit. Flashback to last year, Cousins inked a massive deal, only for Atlanta to draft Michael Penix Jr. 8th overall, a gut punch that screamed, "You're not the future." Penix's 3 starts in 24, 750 yards, 6 TDs, 2 INTs, lit a fire, outshining Cousins' late-season stumbles, 5 picks in 2 games. Fontenot's all in on Penix as QB1, but keeping Cousins as a $27.5 million clipboard holder? That's a tough sell. Imagine the cap space we could free up, $20 million post-June 1 cut, for a pass rusher or a WR2 to complement Drake London. Instead, we're tethered to a vet who's not waiving his no-trade clause easily. What's the play? If Rodgers stays put and no QBs get hurt, Cousins might stay, forcing a Penix-Cousins camp battle. Picture it, Penix slinging lasers, Cousins grinding to reclaim his spot, training camp drama that'd sell out Flowery Branch. But if a trade pops, like Pittsburgh or Minnesota needing a vet, it's Penix's show, with a cheap backup like Jake Browning. This saga's got us on pins and needles. Genius move or cap nightmare? Hold that thought, because our rivals are about to make this look like a cakewalk. The Saints QB circus, a rival's meltdown. Now, let's pivot to the plot twist. Our NFC South foes in New Orleans are drowning in a quarterback disaster that makes our drama look like a kid's show. You thought Cousins versus Penix was messy? The Saints QB room is a full-blown soap opera, and it's giving Falcons fans a reason to smirk. Buckle up, this one's a doozy. The Saints rolled the dice on Tyler Shaw, a 7th-year senior from Louisville, with a high second-round pick. Raise your hand if you saw that coming. Nobody? Shaw's 26, older than most rookies, and his college career was a hospital ward. 3 straight seasons ended early by injuries. Browns fans are having Brandon Whedon flashbacks, and it's not hard to see why. An NFL exec dropped a bombshell, saying Shaw could start week 1 if Derek Carr's health fails, and Carr's already questionable for 2025. A 26-year-old rookie with a glass body leading the Saints? Good luck, Nola. If Shaw goes down, again, they're left with Spencer Rattler, a day 3 pick who fell from first-round hype due to maturity red flags. Jake Hayner's in the mix, but he's a non-factor. Compare that to Atlanta, Penix, a top 10 pick with a rocket arm, already flashing franchise potential, and even Cousins as a fallback. The Saints? They're banking on a brittle rookie and a project QB while swimming in cap debt. Classic New Orleans chaos. An exec called it, the Saints are a mess at the position. Meanwhile, our mess has a clear path. Penix is the guy, and Cousins is a trade chip, not a long-term anchor. Connecting the dots, Falcons hope versus Saints despair. Here's where it gets juicy. Julio Jones' retirement last week ties this all together like a perfect deep ball. Julio's 13-year run, 7 Pro Bowls, 12,000 yards faster than anyone, set a standard, explosive, clutch, Atlanta through and through. His top moments, like mossing Luke Kuechly or that Super Bowl toe tap, screamed resilience. That's what Penix brings, a young gun ready to rise, unlike the Saints' shaky bets. Julio's trade in 11 cost 5 picks but built a contender. Fontenot's pass rush hall mirrors that bold vision, while New Orleans flails with Shaw and Rattler. The emotional hook? Julio's legacy demands we seize this moment. Cousins' trade stall is a hiccup, not a collapse. Penix is our future, and a free agent splash, think Amari Cooper or Jordan Poyer, could echo Julio's game-changing arrival. The Saints? They're stuck in a nightmare, praying a 26-year-old rookie stays upright. Every misstep they take, another injury, another cap crunch, is a chance for Atlanta to reclaim the NFC South crown. Picture Penix airing it out to London, Walker and Floyd sacking Shaw, and the dome roaring as we bury New Orleans in Week 1. That's the dream Julio's legacy fuels. The big picture, Atlanta's path to glory. Zoom out, this offseason's a crossroads. Fontenot's pass rush revamp sets the stage. Now it's about nailing the QB call. Keep Cousins, and we've got a pricey insurance policy. Cut or trade him, and we unlock cap space for a star to pair with Penix. The Saints' chaos is our opening. While they juggle a broken QB room and zero cap room, we've got a franchise QB, a beefed-up D, and a fan base hungry for payback. Flop, and we're stuck in 8 to 9 purgatory, cursing another what if. Hit it big, and we're not just playoff bound, we're stealing the South from a crumbling New Orleans. Your call, Falcons or bust? So, Falcons faithful, what's the move? Ride with Cousins and Penix in camp, or push for a trade to free up cash? Are you laughing at the Saints' mess or hyped for our shot to dominate? Who's the free agent to carry Julio's torch? Cooper, Poyer, or someone else? Drop your takes in the comments. I'm begging for your hot takes. Julio gave us magic. Now it's our turn to write the next chapter. Smash that like, share with your crew, and let's roar. 2025's ours, and the Saints are about to eat dust. Go Falcons!